Today is the second Fentanyl Awareness Day.
Here to talk about it all, DA Summer Stephan, good morning, and thank you for being here. We talk about this too often, way too often. How many people last year died of fentanyl overdose?
So we're on track to have about 820 people die of fentanyl. It could be a little bit higher. The final numbers, unfortunately, because of people continuing to die, the coroner is trying to do all of the numbers. We know that in 2021, it was 814 people, and probably the most compelling figure is 13 kids lost their life to fentanyl, the youngest being 13 years old.
Yeah, we mentioned this is the second National Fentanyl Awareness Day. I wanted to ask you, have things have changed perhaps in the last year or so? More awareness, obviously. But it seems like when you say 800, can you give us some perspective? Like, what does that mean compared to other drugs and other things? Because it seems fentanyl now is in the forefront of everything. Now that's the only thing anybody's talking about. How did that happen?
You're absolutely right. It is the number. This is why parents really demanded that you have a specific awareness day about fentanyl. That's how this came about. Because while overdoses happen, just to give you a perspective, across the nation, about 30,000 people died of many different drugs, but 70,000 lost their life because of just fentanyl. This is why this is so dramatic and needed its own day to bring awareness and attention. And that's today being commemorated today.
What has happened? What has changed? Is it the accessibility of this drug? Is it the fact that people don't know half the time that it's there? How did we get here? Because usually you hear, oh, cocaine and heroin and meth. Those were almost the standard for drug overdoses. Now this thing has all of a sudden taken over. What happened?
This drug is completely different because it hides in plain view. It is a poison. It is not being sold to people. That's how it started, as a drug. It is being put into things that people developed a comfort in, like Xanax for anxiety. We know our kids are suffering from mental health. They think they're going online ordering a Xanax, which they think is harmless. It's just gonna help you. It's a pharmaceutical product. Oxycontin or Percocet, because they suffered a sports injury, so they don't think this is going to kill them. What the word needs to get out is that anything that doesn't come from a pharmacy or a doctor is very likely to contain fentanyl, because the cartels can make it for very cheap. It's a synthetic opioid, 50 to 100 times stronger than heroin, if you can imagine that. And only 2 milligrams are needed for a dosage. 2.2 milligrams is definitely going to kill you. And so this is why it can be smuggled in very small amounts, and it can be included in everything out there.
Why would they add this to these drugs? What's the purpose of it?
It's very cheap, so it's going to give people who are looking for a change in their mood or some alteration in their feeling, it's going to give them that high of a heroin, but it is very, very cheap. And because it only takes 2 milligrams, it's just they found this is extremely profitable.
So the dosage or whatever they're trying to do is too much. And that's what's causing all these deaths. And the reason I ask, Summer, I was just talking to a group of moms the other day, and I'm like, I can't, every week we're talking about fentanyl. And even these moms that were sitting there, they were in complete shock that this was happening. It's a parent's, I mean, you say worst nightmare. It really is with your child, that they're taking medication for whatever reason, and then you find them dead.
Shali, it is. It's every week I talk to a parent who's lost a loved one. It is quite shocking. This is why we say this is a poison. This is not a normal drug. And what we're seeing is there are people who have substance abuse issues. So they're seeking different things and they're getting fentanyl and dying. But you also have first-time users, kids who've really never used drugs but think it's harmless because they're buying it on the internet. Their drug dealer doesn't look the way they think a scary drug dealer would look. And what is arriving on Snapchat, on Facebook to them is fentanyl, and parents are discovering their kids dead. It's why we have to keep talking about it. The good news is you asked Raul whether there's been a difference. I think there's a difference because even though 800 is one too many, the numbers are steadying from last year when we started fentanyl awareness. From the year before, it was 462, so it had doubled. So the fact that I'm seeing a little bit of a leveling tells me that the word is getting out.
Yeah.
I wanted you to clarify something for me, because you're saying they're ordering this because the goal here is they want that high, and it's a cheaper high. But then you mentioned it's laced in the Xanax or the Percocet. So these are people who are taking those perhaps prescribed, and they're finding ways to get it cheaper. So are there people who are doing this on purpose? And are there people who are getting it accidentally? So we're combining two worlds here, and is that why the problem exists? Because it's one thing, you go out and buy heroin, you know it's heroin, right? But if you're going, you mentioned Xanax and Percocet, for example, you're trying to take that as prescribed, and if that's laced with fentanyl, is that another problem?
It's exactly right. The pool of people who are dying are both people who intentionally are trying to buy drugs, but what they're getting is fentanyl. They think they're getting heroin, they're actually getting fentanyl with a bunch of bunk, methamphetamine with fentanyl. Wow. But also people who are seeking off-market pharmaceutical drugs. So they're not actually getting it from a prescription from a doctor, but in their mind, at some point in life, their parents, they
you get
used
a cheaper
it.
off-brand Xanax, and that's the bad
No
stuff.
problem to them, but it is a huge problem. The DEA tested, and 4 out of 6 pills had a fatal dose of fentanyl. So you have to expect the #1 message for Fentanyl Awareness Day: anything you're not getting from your doctor is likely fentanyl and is very likely to kill you or harm you.
Unbelievable. I was going to ask you, who's more susceptible? Is it teens, homeless, accidental? It seems everybody.
Everybody.
Let's get this information, because this is important for Fentanyl Awareness Day in San Diego. Right there, it's from 5:30 to 7:45, a community outreach event at the Carlsbad Library. Very important information, and there's also the Narcan training, which is also important, because now everybody has to learn how to do that as well.
That's right. That's tonight. It's an honor that I'm going to open the program with some amazing parents that are going to tell their stories, hoping to save other people's kids' lives. I'd invite everybody. Narcan training will be provided, and Narcan doesn't need a prescription. You can now get it at your pharmacy if you even think a family member may dabble and may order something.
All right, Summer Stephan, we thank you for all the work. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.